Towards a spirituality of the heart. In the words of Vatican II, there were many indications that now was the time for the followers of Christ to create a new heart in this context. Some started to look at the heart of Christ in a new way. Do we not find here the new heart that God promised to give us? How can we present the heart of Christ in a way that it again means life for us? How are our hearts renewed by this? What is the relationship between a new world and the kingdom? In 1972, after the General Council of the Missionaries of the Sacred Heart, a letter was published in which a spirituality of the heart was recommended as a characteristic way of living the faith in our apostolic community. The letter suggested that we take from Father, later Bishop, Kaskelly MSc, some important contributions to such a spirituality of the heart. In the first place, he defined the meaning of the word spirituality. It is to be distinguished from devotional practice. A person may have various devotions, but we speak of spirituality when a person's central intuition comes into a person's life and under its special light transforms all things else that make up the whole of one's spiritual life. Secondly, Father Kaskelly gives an outline of how he sees the spirituality of the heart. This terminology suggests several elements. It suggests that our religion of the heart has become interiorized and habitual. Furthermore, it indicates that A. We have to go down to the depths of our own souls in a realization of our profound personal needs of life, of love, and of meaning. B. We must find, through faith and reflection, the answer to our own questioning in the heart of Christ, that is, in the depths of his personality, where man's yearning and God's graciousness meet in redemptive incarnation. C. Then, fashioned by these forces, our own heart will be an understanding heart, open to, feeling for, and giving to our brothers and sisters in Christ. D. We will not be discouraged in the face of difficulties. And E. We follow Christ, who loved with a human heart, as Vatican II reminds us. He shared our humanness so that we might know that over us all is the everlasting love of the Father. In God's good time, the omnipotent love of God will have its way. It is this love in which we have learned to believe. Father Dennis Murphy later wrote, "When Jesus began to preach, he called for conversion, for a change of heart. He continues to do the same today. His call for a change of heart is based on God's coming to us as a Father who loves us. This love is revealed not only in the words and actions of Jesus, but particularly in his own deepest attitudes and values, that is, in his heart. These two movements of revelation and conversion take place in the heart of an individual, but of necessity they go beyond the individual too, for they change relationships between people and hence should create a new form of society. Thus, there is a third movement in the teaching of Jesus: mission into the heart of the world. These three movements, revelation, conversion, and mission, do not take place in chronological order. Each implies the others, and they continually interact. If any one of them was neglected, we would be untrue to the teaching of Jesus. They sum up also what Father Chevalier saw in the heart of Christ, and what we speak of today as a spirituality of the heart.